We have Alicia leaning on the wall because her back hurts from her old age.
Oh, shit. Get off my lawn. You punk kids, get off my fucking lawn.
That was good. You know what you're reminding me of? Have you ever seen that movie? Adam Sandler was in the cartoon movie, 8 Days of Christmas, or what is it, 12 Days of Christmas?
I love Adam Sandler. Yeah, I have watched that.
He played this old man. That's what he sound like.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You goddamn kids.
And yet again, welcome to the Coach Cooldown with Jeff and Alicia. Welcome back. And to all our listeners and viewers, thank you for participating the past few weeks. With that being said, what's our topic for today?
Our topic today, Jeff, is going to be body image and expectations. Now, that can go a few ways. I think that we can maybe talk about our coaching expectations of body image, maybe, and then maybe what we think clients or people who come into the gym, what do they expect, or what do they expect of themselves, or how intimidating is this whole thing based on expectations. Maybe they're real, maybe they're fake.
Right.
So let's get into it. Before we talk about us as trainers, because I think we can talk about what we might think is expected of us to look like or what to do or whatever. Maybe let's talk about people who come in to see us as coaches. Like, what are their feelings about what to expect body-wise, what to expect social-wise? There's so many different things that are going through these people's brains when they come into the gym. Like, what do you think? Like, what do you think people's first impression is when they come see you, Coach Jeff, this big tatted dude?
They're like, wow, nice. They hired someone that just got out of prison. I don't know. It's funny because I'm so used to seeing myself that I have no idea what somebody outside of my body would determine when they see me. Right? Yeah. I have no clue. How about you? Tell me.
Yeah, that's a good. I definitely. I mean, I've known you for years, but I think, yeah, you could be like, I'm kind of scared across the table right now. You could be a scary guy. You could be an intimidating guy. I think people. I'm just generalizing. This is not everyone that walks in. I think people are nervous. I think people are self-conscious. I think people are intimidated. But I think that the coaches set the tone immediately. So someone comes into your class first time, they're feeling nervous, self-conscious, intimidated. What's your go-to way of making them feel? None of those things.
I generally just ask them questions in a nice way, or at least in the nicest way as possible. I try to get to know them a little bit.
Eye contact.
I feel like because I tend to be generally relaxed, that they feel that.
That's a great point.
Yeah, I had a couple new folks today come in that I had to speak to.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I don't see myself. And everyone I grew up with kind of looked like me. So it doesn't make much of a difference to me, right?
Yeah.
And then I just realized that I may be in an environment that maybe they don't always look like me. But today I tried my best to make sure that everybody felt noticed. I heard everything they needed to talk about. I just was myself. Everybody that was actually new came up to me after and either thanked me or just had a full conversation with me after. It was very nice. It was a nice experience. I had a good day.
That's great.
Yeah.
What is something that you think that coaches do without realizing that can intimidate people?
Maybe like if I was to put myself in that position, knowing myself and my personality, if you're a little too bubbly with me, and that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Right? If that's how your personality is, that's how it is. But if I put myself back to smoking a pack of cigarettes every day and drinking a 40 ounce of Old English.
What?
Oh, you didn't know that, huh? Yeah.
I could see it.
If I put myself back in the days when I wasn't in the best shape myself, because I did come from an overweight background and an unhealthy lifestyle, if I came into a place that's obviously meant to be for fitness and health professionals, and somebody came up to me and they were just a little too loud and upfront and too excitable, it would throw me off a little bit. I'd feel a little bit, I wouldn't say intimidated, but more like, hey, let's just cool it off a little bit.
Maybe this isn't for me.
Maybe this isn't for me, you know? Because I tend to feel that I'm relatively calm And when it's just a little bit over the top, it's just like, oh, wait, hold on. And again, that's good for
Yeah.
some people. That's not good for everybody. Same
You're,
way, my calmness is not good for everybody either.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It depends on the
It
person.
depends on the person.
And I think we talked about that in a couple episodes back on like adjusting to people's personalities and
Yeah.
trying to read, is this person more reserved?
hmm
Okay, let me tone it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Is this person so pumped to be here? Okay, let me hype them up.
Hype them up, yeah.
Um,
I actually today was one of them. One of our new clients. I had a hard time reading
mm,
her personality, and I wasn't sure if I was doing a good job with her. I came to check on her a few times, but at the end of the class, she approached me and gave me a fist bump. She said thank you, and I was like, okay, that's a good sign. Like, usually, if they didn't like me or they didn't like my vibe, they just kind of like sneak out.
they sneak out the back door.
That doesn't happen too often, thank God.
Yeah.
You know, but it does happen. I'm not perfect. No one here is perfect.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. If I could give any advice to people, like I actually hate that there's that huge intimidation factor in the fitness industry, because well, I understand why it's there, because even me, if I go to a new gym, I'm a little intimidated because I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
You know, you're the outsider of the group. Where are you going to put your stuff? Where am I going to put my keys? You know, who am I going to talk to? All that kind of stuff. Where am I going to park? There's all these new things when it comes to joining a new studio or walking into a new gym. But if there's one thing that I wish we could erase I wish that we could erase the intimidation factor, because we're great people. And all it takes is one time to meet you, me, whoever it is. And that can change someone's life right there. That first impression, make them come back. They feel comfortable. It's not as scary as they thought. And boom, five days in, they're just like everyone else.
you know, there's one thing that I just thought of in the back of my mind that I tend to tell everybody that's new coming in, is that after I'm done explaining how the program works, and they have a couple minutes to maybe just do their own thing, I tell them, like, make yourself at home. Feel free to walk around the gym and explore. Everybody here is solid. We're a good community. Feel free to use the massage guns. The foam rollers are over there. Just hang out. Everyone here is cool. You have nothing to worry about. We'll be good. I'll be on the floor in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say that to every single person that's new. Usually that helps.
I like that.
You could kind of like see the emotion in their eyes. Like, okay, cool. They've calmed down a little bit and have been less intimidated most of the time, not always. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really just the entry to wherever they're going, right? Once it's rolling, people start to relax a little bit, you know.
There's rarely a first impression of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you screw up the first time, that person's going to always have this image of you. So, you know, try to get it right from the jump.
Yeah.
Not easy.
And sometimes you're having an off day
Of course.
and you can't take that back.
We're just as human as everyone else.
Yeah. I do my best to put everything aside and try to serve the people the exact same way for every first time person, because it's important. That first impression, like you said, you can't take it back. So
that's our job, is service.
Yeah.
Make sure people feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, cool. I mean, I think I can agree with you with the intimidation piece of it. I think I've gotten called that a lot.
Really? On what?
I think people just think in general that I'm intimidating before they know me.
One of the funny comments of one of the things we first started was one of our clients saying, "These two look tough, but they're very kind people."
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I feel like I'm just me.
Yeah, but it is like an outside view.
Outside view, yeah. Because when I see you and I'm just like, cool.
Yeah.
Hi. Like if I didn't know you, I'd walk up there and be like, hey.
Right. What about the first time you met me? I think I definitely remember the first time I met you.
Yeah, you were quieter. You didn't know me yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But would you say I'm intimidating?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You know, it depends on the setting.
Yeah. I came in, I felt comfortable.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem. I liked everybody in that building. I walked in, I'm like, hey, I'm Jeff.
I remember you were wearing a red flannel.
Was I?
Uh-huh.
What was your impression?
I thought you were super kind.
Okay.
I didn't get the intimidation from you because I think you had long sleeves on. I didn't see the tattoos. Not that tattoos are intimidating. I'm not saying that at all.
Yeah, you got tattoos.
Yeah, I'm not saying that at all. But taking it back to your prison comment, I can see it. You know, I can see it now.
That's funny.
But no, you had a red flannel on. You had your glasses on. I don't think you were wearing a hat, so you just looked like a man.
All right, cool.
Like a wholesome man.
I would like people to think that I was more wholesome than anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember, and then, but I could totally see why anyone would think you or I could be intimidating. But just give it some time. Give me 3 minutes.
Yeah, you just have to have a conversation with us and just realize, like, look, like I'm cool, man. I don't judge anything about you because I don't know you. I haven't had a conversation with you. The last thing I'm going to do is make any assumption about you and your personality and how your character is. So you can look how you look. You could dress how you want to dress. You could be how you are. And until I have a conversation with you, I'm not going to judge you or make any assumptions. And that's how I felt about you. I didn't think you were in shape, though. I'm like, nice. That would be a possible fitness manager of mine. All right, cool. Like she looks the part.
Yeah.
So that was probably one of the main things, the main takes that I took from that first interaction that we had together.
Perfect, because that's what we're talking about today.
Yeah, body image and expectations.
Image.
Right.
Do you feel, as a coach, that you have to look a certain way?
You know what? For me personally, in my for me as a trainer and a coach, Jeff as a person, yeah, I can never let myself go because of that, because this is what I do for a living, and I feel like I would have to set the tone and lead by example. Right? I may not be the biggest, buffest, strongest dude out there, but for a fact, I'm confident that I look in shape, right? And then again, if I'm leading you through it, then I would want to make sure that I am also going through the same possible pains or trials and tribulations that you are as my client. Do you feel the same?
Yeah, I definitely think there's pressure. I wouldn't say there's pressure to look a certain way, because I think everyone's different.
Right.
I think fitness looks different on people. But yeah, I think for myself, I put so much pressure on myself. It's unreal.
You gotta look fly, man.
It's
to some degree.
Yeah.
Right.
You have to. I mean, sure, if I was in a different setting, different job, maybe I wouldn't care as much.
Right.
But yeah, hell yeah, I want to represent, you know, but I also enjoy working out. So there's a reason we're here. So it also makes me better at my job because I work out on the regular. But yeah, I think there's certainly some expectations that go along with the job. Look a certain way, or even like, this is crazy, but sometimes I'm like, should I even post that I'm eating this pizza right now?
Yeah, I get that. I feel you.
I'm like, are people gonna think I'm like I wouldn't want to, like, every single day or like every time I go out or something, I wouldn't want to only all my content be that. I do think about that, which is crazy.
Put it this way, I got a bottle of soju and a Sapporo on the table right now as we speak. You know, given nobody knows how much we work. It's the end of the night, 6:50 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my drink. You're gonna have your pizza.
Yes.
But that also sets the tone for the body image and expectations, is your expectation. Right?
Yeah.
So you're in shape. I'm in shape. But are we going to be Mr. or Mrs. Olympia? No. So we have that. That's what I'm saying. We have that expectation that you're going to eat that pizza. I'm going to drink this soju, and we're not going to look like your poster board from Sports Illustrated because of that fact. Because we're still human at the end of the day, and you want to have your nice cheesy pepperoni pizza.
That's right.
And I want to have my once every couple weeks drink, because contrary to what people may think, because I've had 2 episodes now where I've had liquor on the table, I only drink maybe once every couple weeks.
Yeah, once a month. Yeah.
Once a month, maybe. Yeah. So that's
same.
You have, depending on what you want and what your expectation is, just know that you may live a very particular lifestyle, and then however your lifestyle is going to determine your ultimate outcome for what you want as your body expectation. Right?
Boom.
Yeah.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
That's exactly right.
I'm dealing with multiple clients that are understanding that right now. Yeah, that are just new to fitness in general, and said they want some certain expectation of the way that they want to look. But I make sure that I emphasize with them, let's look at your lifestyle
Mm-hmm.
and your past 10 years of you being in a very certain shape that you are, right, as far as fitness goes. How long did it take you to get there? Now imagine how long it's going to take to get out of it. Right?
That's right.
But it's that's not to discourage anybody, but more or less in the sense is just know that, have that expectation that you're going to have to work really hard. Right? And then you and I have been training for years. Would you feel like that your body image and the expectation that you have for yourself is where you want right now? Do you feel like that you are confident in the skin that you have right now and how you look?
For the most part, yes, but there's always, I mean, being in the fitness world for 15 years, that like doing fitness, there's always going to be, damn, remember when I could do that? I remember when I looked like that. Of course, we age, and I'm not the same athlete that I was 5 years ago, 10 years ago. It's not as easy for me. I can't go out and party like I used to. There's just reality is that, we age a bit, and you're gonna have to work extra hard in this age versus when I was 25.
Am I allowed to ask you how old you are?
Yeah.
I know how old you are, but I don't think everyone else knows.
Yeah.
How old are you?
35.
Somebody out there is going to go on here and be like, she's a baby.
Right. And I totally get that. And I understand that I'm a baby to some people. But what I'm saying is when I was 25, my lifestyle looked a little different.
You can recover, man. If I have a night out with too many of these, I'm recovering for the next 5 days.
Yeah.
Back then, I take one of these, I'm up the next day. I'm like, okay, it's fine. Let's go to work. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel that now, especially that I would say your primary thing is running, and you've gone through all these trainings, you've done marathons within the past 6 months. Do you feel? I'm sure that you feel obviously that your recovery after that has just been slower compared to when you were still in your 20s, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's more of the injury piece now that I'm really dealing with it just in the last year.
Yeah.
I have to take care of myself in a different way. And that does include diet. That does include sleep. It includes all the things that I couldn't care about 10 years ago. So sure, I would say that where I'm at with what I've done in the last 6 months, I'm happy with, but I always want more.
Yeah.
And I'm always putting like this huge amount of pressure on myself.
It's funny because I had this conversation with my client earlier, and she said, when will I ever get to the point where I'll be fully happy with how I look? And I said, you won't.
It's a constant moving target. I mean, for most people.
I told her that even if you get, or actually rather, even when we get to where you want to be, you're probably going to want either more or you're going to want to divert your attention elsewhere. And that's when you have to face the fact that this is a constant journey, and now that this is not just something you're chasing for a certain timeline, but this is your lifestyle.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't have said it better. I mean, everyone has different goals too. Everyone comes into the gym. Not everyone's there for weight loss. Hello, it's 2026.
Right.
People are there for longevity. People are there for community. We talked about that, but for the most part, people are there to be healthy. I would say in general, people's goals have shifted a little bit in the last 5-8 years from that weight loss journey to longevity, right? Or just being healthy, living a healthy life.
Which ultimately should, in general, be more important in the long run.
It should. And so then maybe in your brain, it switches from like, I want to look this way to I want to feel this way.
Yeah. And for me, at least, I feel like that would be a more important feat to accomplish as opposed to looking a certain type of way.
Yeah.
Obviously, it depends on what your actual ultimate goal is, but just personally, I would rather see someone healthy than unhealthy. Right? And that goes in every multiple direction depending on what you're going for. It's just you could be so focused on a certain weight or so focused on a certain body fat percentage and on the way that you look, but at the end of the day, are you feeling better? Are you sleeping better? Do you have more energy?
Yeah.
You know, and ultimately it's going to come down to that. It's just like you said, longevity. It's like, let's get into our old age, and regardless of how we look, still be able to move and climb up some stairs and be able to play with your grandkids if you do have them and you decide you want to have children, and be able to lift them up and still have fun with them and do things. Right? And that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with your physical appearance.
Nope.
Yeah.
Functional.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is completely different than a lot of people's thought when they're in their 20s.
Right. Right. You can't always equate just your physical image to how in shape you are, how strong you are, how fit you are, how well your lungs work, or how well your heart circulates blood.
Yep.
Right? Everyone could look completely different. Look at sumo wrestlers.
Yeah.
They're fat as shit. Sumo wrestlers are huge, but they're actually really athletic. If you watch how they train and how they actually eat really healthy. They just eat a shitload of it.
Right.
Yeah. But they're generally in pretty good shape. And you wouldn't think it. They could run. I've seen sumo wrestlers sprint in Japan.
Really?
Up a hill.
That's wild.
Like that big 600-pound fucker is running up that hill like I've never seen. I'm like, I would hate to see someone running at me like that size. I'm like, oh, hold on.
That's funny.
But you know, again, it's like it's subjective.
It is. Yeah. I mean, you said it. Everyone, think about all the different sports and like what you're supposed to look like for a certain sport. But then there's like somebody that comes in that doesn't look like anyone else. And you're like, where did that person come from?
Yeah, and that goes back to what I was just talking about. Look at sumo.
Yeah.
That's an actual sport in Japan.
Yeah.
That boys are big.
Right.
But that's what they need, that mass, right?
Yeah.
And then now look at a marathon runner like yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're actually pretty buff for a marathon.
Yeah, I don't look like a marathon
No,
runner.
you don't.
I don't. And there's that plays in my head a lot. I mean, honestly, it's like when I go to a marathon and I line up with people that I'm like, I don't belong here. Like I've got 40 pounds on these people probably.
Right. Yeah.
And then of course your brain goes, okay, well, what if I was 20 pounds less? What if I, you know, and I know people are like, you don't have 20 pounds to lose. You're right. I don't. But if you put me next to a marathon runner that's running 310, 305, even 315, a lot of them, they're small.
Yeah.
They don't have mass.
But that makes sense because you are now building yourself for a long distance type of thing. You like, again, the longer you last, the better. Do you think that somebody like my size or somebody bigger than me can run a marathon like that? We're weighed down by a lot.
Yeah.
You know, like we could sprint one big burst.
Yeah,
right?
You could do it, but it would be years of training.
Exactly.
Right? You know?
So marathon runners are built to look that way because of the nature of what they do and what they train.
Yeah,
for,
and I think over time, you know, people, of course, they lean out if they're running 12 hours a week.
Right.
Of course.
Right. And that's your main focus?
It's a lot of cardio.
Exactly. So again, it's just subjective for what you want and what your goal is and what your sport is and what you decide you want to do as your actual primary goal.
Yeah.
So that differs from person to person, what you actually want.
Yeah. Yeah. So any of the advice I would give to people that are going to the gym and maybe they don't even know what their goal is. Maybe they just go to the gym because it makes them feel good.
Right.
And maybe that is the goal.
Yeah, that's a great goal.
I want to feel good. I want to feel healthier. I want to sleep better. I want to be able to pick up my kids. Simple, right? But maybe people are just kind of searching for certain goals to put down. And I think that they should just rethink of realistically, like how much time do you want to put into this and what do you want to get out of it?
Let's talk about how we feel, or in the sense that if somebody was new coming in and if they feel like they look a certain type of way, if us as trainers or coaches would judge them.
Yeah. Hell no, I wouldn't judge.
Yeah, I don't give a shit what you look like, man. You have took the step to come in here and work with me. I respect you right off the bat.
I respect it so much when people come in and they can like personally be like, I'm nervous to be here. I'm like, well, fuck yeah, you made it in. That's the hardest part of it. There's nothing that makes me happier than seeing someone that appears to be out of shape running.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know how hard that is
Yeah.
for people? They probably don't want to run.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, hell yeah, you go.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like we support you.
Yeah.
No matter what you look like or if you have a certain view of how you look like, at least from mine and Alicia's standpoint, I think the vast majority of trainers and coaches out there, if they're a good coach and trainer, they wouldn't care how you look like. Just the fact that you're in there is just enough for us to give you that respect of saying, okay, you've put yourself in this situation that's uncomfortable. I really appreciate that you put yourself in that place.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's your first step. That's your entry point.
Yep. Because you don't know someone's story.
Yeah.
This might be the first day they came back after 4 years. And we hear that a lot now. It's COVID. I hear that a ton.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I haven't been able to get back into a routine. I mean, COVID fucked everyone up.
It did, yeah.
And I respect that more than people know. Like, take that first step. I respect it.
Yeah, I'm good with it. Like I don't care if you're larger than you want to be or you're smaller than you want to be. I really don't care. I'm gonna see you the same. Like if you cut me, I'll bleed red. If I cut you, you bleed red.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care. It's like you're in here, and then we're all gonna do this together, and let's get the best outcome possible.
Mm-hmm.
Right, good job, buddy.
Good job, buddy. You never know. They might be the hardest working person in the room too.
Yeah.
And I love those people.
Oh yeah, I love a hard worker, man.
I love a hard worker.
I love a hard worker. I think all of us as coaches and trainers, when we see somebody just getting it in, and you see that look of almost anguish and pain in their face, but they're still doing it anyways. You're like,
it lights me up.
You gravitate towards that.
I'm like, I want to work out now.
That's what I'm saying, And I was gonna say, like, my client this morning would be like, "What the fuck? Why would you even think that way?" He's like, "Cause I like working out. All right, I'm a gym bro."
Yeah, wild. Yeah, no judgment coming from us. I mean, you can't be that way because you shouldn't be that way in life anyway.
Yeah, we're not gonna hire that piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. You want a rapid fire?
I was gonna say, I was like, that was really good.
Yeah, it's good.
I think we're done.
We're just trying to pump people up. We're just trying to,
Come into the gym. No matter what you look like, come into the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care what you look
inspired.
like. Get inspired. Your motivation will wear out sooner or later. Stay long enough that you learn discipline.
All right, let's rapid fire, man.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's hit it. Who goes first today?
Don't matter. You want to Rochambeau it?
What?
Rochambeau it.
What is that?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. Shit, I messed up.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. All right, you go first.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
I got a whole bunch of them, and I might cut some of them out.
Okay, yeah, totally. Okay. I'm just going to go through all these. Push harder or meet them where they're at.
I thought I was going to ask you first.
Oh, is that what that means? Okay.
I guess so.
Rephrase.
Okay. Okay. Abs or margaritas?
Margaritas. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool. Okay.
I love margaritas. I'm so sorry.
Scale weight or mirror check?
Scale weight or what?
Mirror check.
Mirror check. Yeah, clothes check.
All day.
Yeah.
Bulk or accidental bulk?
Accidental bulk.
One missed workout. Chill or existential crisis?
Chill.
Yeah, that's cool. Track calories or I ate pretty clean?
I would say I eat pretty clean, but I would not track calories. I would track macros.
Yeah.
But I'm not currently tracking macros, so I eat clean.
Be honest. Underreported or forgot?
I don't get it.
That speaks to me more. This weekend, I had 6 clients who failed to do their check-ins because I knew they had fun time on Saturday night. 6 clients. And I contacted all of them like, hey, did you have a good time? I want to know what you drank and ate. Right? So that wasn't underreported. That wasn't forgot. That was underreported.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's give
I
it.
got you.
Okay. Leg day soreness. Proud or suing your coach?
Proud.
Proud as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a few more. I'm going to ask you all of them.
Okay.
Gym crush, motivation or distraction? It's a tough one to ask you because you're like...
Motivation.
Okay, there you go. Progress pics, helpful or self-sabotage?
I think they're helpful.
For sure.
I definitely think they're helpful.
Cardio, therapy or punishment?
Therapy all day.
Punishment. It's punishment. The fuck? Wrong answer. Protein goal, hit or close enough?
Hit.
Mm-hmm. Cheat meal or cheat weekend?
Cheat meal.
Yeah. Deload week, necessary or fake?
Necessary.
Yeah. Weigh-in day, excitement or fear?
Excitement. Don't care what I weigh.
Shredded for a day or balanced for a year?
Balance for a year?
Yeah, for sure. That's a stupid ass question. What's something clients say that instantly tells you they're not ready?
I have to talk to my spouse.
Have you ever lied to a client to protect their feelings?
No, you got to be honest.
Is body positivity helping or hurting progress?
It should be helping, but it might be hurting.
It could be. It could go both ways. It's just all context. So,
It could be hurting.
do clients want results or validation?
Validation.
All right, that's the last one I got.
Push harder or meet them where they're at?
Meet them where they're at.
Good answer. Correct in front of class or one-on-one?
One-on-one.
Hype coach or technical coach?
Technical.
Dude, these are all, I know exactly what your answers are going to be.
You know me too well.
What matters more, effort or results?
Effort.
One phrase every coach should stop using.
That's a good one. I actually don't have an answer for that. I can't rapid fire it.
Okay.
Do you know?
Don't let your knees go over your toes.
Yeah, that's a dumbass one. That's a dumbass one. Sorry. That was
Obviously, if you have long femurs, your knees are going to go over.
it depends on your
toes.
anatomy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have short legs and my knees go over my toes.
Yeah.
Because.
That's what I'm saying. Is your center of
Yeah.
gravity and midline still in the middle? Cool.
Mhm.
You're good.
Yep. I get it,
I get it.
but maybe push the hips back.
Yeah.
Better cue.
Yeah, back that ass up.
Back that ass up.
Yeah.
Knees over toes. Scale weight or how you feel.
How you feel?
Mm-hmm. Progress photos or how your clothes fit.
Oh, that's a good one. I would say how your clothes fit.
Yeah, I still think progress photos are so important.
They're very good. No.
Confidence or consistency?
Consistency.
Mm-hmm. Quick fixes, real or scam?
Scam.
Thank you. Burn calories or build strength?
Build strength.
Yeah. Lose weight or get stronger?
Get stronger.
Yeah, those are easy. Biggest body image myth?
That if you're buff, that you're strong.
That's a good one. One thing clients focus on too much?
Scale.
Yes. Are gym environments intimidating?
It can be.
Can be, but the moral of our episode is that they're not.
They're not. Live your best truth. Live your best truth and don't give a fuck. Hop in that bitch like you own it. Confidence looks good on everybody. I've said that multiple times.
Confidence looks good on
Own
everyone.
that bitch.
All right, Jeff. Well, do you have anything else to say about expectations or body image as a coach or a trainer?
I respect all of you. If you're in there doing some work, I appreciate you being there, and please continue to do it. It's going to be better for you in the long run and stay as consistent as possible, please.
Yeah, I second that. Couldn't have said it any better.
Wow, episodes come out so much better when I'm drunk.
Shall we wrap it?
Let's wrap it up.
Okay, let's wrap it up. This episode talking about body image and expectation. If we didn't cover something that you want us to cover, let us know. It's really helpful for us if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe to us on Spotify. If you need something, you want to comment or give us a question or a DM, we're on Instagram. Thank you so much for listening. Anything else to say, Jeff?
No, you're much appreciated, everybody. Thank you for the support.
That's a wrap.